Hello, I'm Michaela and this is my July wrap up, and all of the books in this wrap up are 4 to 5 stars on Goodreads and I enjoyed all of them. And the first one that I have is Die Trying by Lee Child, and in this one he is kidnapped with a young lady who is on crutches and struggling to get her dry cleaning done, and from then they get abducted by these strange men that they've never met, and things go downhill from there. They get dragged through the countryside, through farms, and then into a wilderness, and they're not entirely sure where they are until a little later on. And this got 4 stars because the ending was a little slower than the rest of the book. 3/4 of it was fast paced, it was great, couldn't put it down, and then the last quarter of the book I didn't think it was as good as it could have been. The book that I read was Tripwire by Lee Child. In this one, Jack Reacher has 2 jobs. He's works in a nightclub on a night time, and then he digs out swimming pools during the day. And in this one, someone is looking for him, and it's not what it seems. And this one guy ends up dead because of looking for him, and it's not Jack Reacher's fault that he's dead. He didn't kill him or anything, but it's interesting to find out why he's being searched for by somebody, and it's interesting to see why the antagonist in this is how they are, to see why they're the bad guy and what went wrong for them. The book that I've read was Viral by Mike Jeavons, and this is about a video that has been uploaded online by the main character's brother, and they really don't get on. They hate each other's guts, and from when it goes viral, shit really hits the fan, and it's completely far-fetched, it's unrealistic, but it's interesting. And even though it's a complete load of crap, you can't not read on, and you always want to find out how this is going to be resolved, and it's really interesting to find out. And I gave this 4 stars as well. Scythe by Bella Forrest, and this is part of the Shade of Vampire series, and this is book 74, and this is a group of supernatural beings trying to save the universe from this supernatural entity that is trying to essentially reset the universe and repopulate it with its own, essentially. I think that it's tainted and it needs shut down, but obviously the rest of the universe don't think that. They try to keep the natural balance and order of the universe as best they can, and they have an impossible task ahead of them to try and stop this. And overall it's a very good book, and I gave this one 5 stars. Also currently reading Why Mummy Swears by Jill Sims, and I'm enjoying this one so far. I'm about halfway through. I enjoyed the first one slightly more, but the first 9 pages I already managed to get a laugh out of this, which is really good because they are comedy essentially. And although most of it is fiction, I think some of it is integrated with real life and our own children, our own Muppets and Judgy Dog. So overall I am enjoying this so far. And the bit that I liked on page 9 was I provoked further shocked looks when I rallied the children to go by shouting, "Right, come on then, you monstrous hell fiends." I'm still not sure whether the shock was due to me referring to the precious Muppets as monstrous hell fiends, or the fact that they responded to the name. Comedy is quite hard to get onto the page and actually make people find it funny, and I think the author of these books actually does quite well, which I appreciate. And I hope you've enjoyed this video today. I'd love to find out in the comments what you're currently reading or what you've read the past month, and thanks for watching.